Hello guys, and welcome to the 21st Java tutorial. And in this tutorial we're gonna see how a function can return, how a method can return a value. Now in the last tutorial we made a program that calculates the volume of a cuboid. So we did all of these things. We declared a constructor, we then made an object, and then that object initialized the length, breadth and height of the cuboid using the constructor, and then we used a method volume which actually calculated which actually calculated the volume of the cuboid. In order to do that, what we actually did, we declared a local variable. I explained to you guys what local variable is in the last tutorial. It's just a variable that has been declared in a method which is local to that method only. Okay, so we declared a local variable called ans, and then we stored height into length into breadth. That means we stored the volume into that local variable, and then right away in that method only we printed the value of ans, that means the volume. But say I don't want to print it right here, I want to store it somewhere for future use, or I want to give this volume, this answer of volume, that means height into length into width, to main somehow, so that main method can use it further. Or say I want to print the volume using main method, I don't want to print it here. So what can I do if I want to do so? What you guys can do is you can return this value to the main. Now for this method, the return type of this method is void. That means it doesn't return anything yet. But say I want to return this product of three numbers, that means this volume, to main method somehow. So what am I gonna do is I'm gonna remove this void and put the return type of a method. Return type would be double, double, since the volume is in double, since height, length and width are all double. So what it's gonna do is, now what am I gonna say? I'm gonna say return ans. Excuse me. What it's gonna do is it's gonna calculate height into length into width and then store it in ans, and then it's gonna return ans to main. That means it's gonna give the value of return to main. Okay, so let's go to the main method. Here is where we have called the volume method. So this declaration was okay as long as the method volume wasn't returning anything. But since now it's returning something, main method also should have something to catch that value, to store that value, store the value of ans, since the method volume is returning it to main. So let's quickly declare a variable, say double returned. Okay, that would be complicated. Double ans WER. Okay, I'm so fuzzy. Return volume equals this. So what this does, it gives main a variable that would hold the value which has been returned by the volume. So volume is returning answer ans, and then double answer is holding the value that has been returned by the method volume. Now if we want to further use this volume, we can use it. Say I want to print a fancy statement, out.println the volume of the cuboid is, and then I can write it right here, answer, And what made that possible was that the method volume gave its value to main, and then main has it for further usages. This is one of the things that you can do with answer. You can further use it in many other places, like if you want to increment the volume or twice the volume or anything, you can do it with that answer. That was not possible when we had nothing returned by this method volume in the previous tutorial, but now it is possible. So see, if I run this program, it would give me 90. The volume of cuboid is 90. The volume of cuboid is 90, since the method volume is returning 90, since the product of these three is 90. So this is one way. But what else you can do is, you can directly, instead of even declaring this answer, you can directly return this product. Just remove this. You can directly return this product. If I write return right here, so it would return the product of these three. We don't need a variable to store it locally. We can directly return this product, and yet doing that, it would still return 90, and the product would still be 90. The volume of cuboid is 90. So that's how returning of a method works. That's how method returns a value to the main, or to its caller. At this moment, main method is actually the caller of volume method. So that's how pretty much returning and return type of the methods work. If you still have any queries, please put them in the comments below and I will get back to you. Do not forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.